My name is Michael Willson. I'm native to the DMV. I was born in Bethesda, Maryland. I spent the first 3 years of my life in Bowling Air Force Base, which is in DC. Then,
Mhm.
when I was three, my father retired from the Navy. My family moved to Springfield, Virginia, and they've been living there ever since. The only time I haven't been living in the DMV was when I went to college at Virginia Wesleyan down in Virginia Beach.
Very good. So you know all the ins and outs of our area then pretty well.
I would say so.
And Michael, can you tell us what you do for a living?
So I actually work for the Fairfax County government. I'm an analyst working in the Department of Health, Housing, and Human Services, specifically in the Office to Prevent and End Homelessness.
What do you like best about your job?
I think what I like best about my job is I have the opportunity to make a difference. I'm doing work that is really helping people, and that's really meaningful for me because community service has always been a big part of my life.
That's awesome. And how long have you been attending the Kingstown Communion?
I started attending the Kingstown Communion in the summer of 2019. Yes, it was 2019.
Did you grow up Methodist?
I did. I grew up at Messiah United Methodist Church over in the West Springfield area. My parents still attend that church. And Virginia Wesleyan, where I went to college, is also a Methodist school.
And what drew you to the Kingstown Communion?
So what drew me to the Kingstown community was its emphasis on social justice, its emphasis on doing good work, and I feel like it's a church that really understands what it means to be a Christian. When I was in college, I actually identified as agnostic, but after graduating, I thought, I would like to go back to a church. So I just wanted to get a fresh start someplace else, and it was my mother who actually told me about the Kingstown Communion. Somehow she found out on Facebook about a visual you all had back in 2018 for the children that were being separated at the border, and her and my father attended that visual, and they said, Michael, you might want to check this church out. It seems to be more in line with what you're looking for.
That's great. That's awesome. So what is a hobby or a special talent that the members of Kingstown Communion may not know that you have?
Well, let's say I sing. I was very much involved in choir in high school and college, and I actually had the opportunity to perform at both the Carnegie Hall and the National Cathedral.
Wow. Okay. Well, maybe we should make a little note for Brett and the band that maybe we'll see Michael up singing for us once we're back in person for church. Okay, great. What do you think is the best thing that Kingstown Communion does or has to offer those who attend?
I think the best thing Kingston has to offer is a welcoming environment. I remember when I started going to Kingston, I was welcomed right away. Michelle met with me, I think a week or so later at Panel just to get to know me, know what it was I was looking for in a church. And she told me about the common tables. She told me about the service opportunities they have at Kingstown. So I think it is a welcoming environment that will find the best outlet for you to get involved.
I think this is a great little introduction into Michael Willson, and we look forward to seeing you again in person and being able to worship with you.
Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in person as well.
Great. Have a great day, Michael.